if you fail to ID yourself, that's an arrest.
That's not an arrest.
If we can't ID you,
that's not. How was that an arrest? What crime was committed?
So, if you were refusing to leave,
I didn't refuse to leave. I just left.
Okay, but that's after they asked you several times, right?
I just left the property. I just left. What crime was committed?
So you went in there for 15, 20 minutes, and they're telling you to leave, and you just...
Because I was trying to explain to you guys why I was trying to get my refund. I was trying to wait for y'all. What crime was committed?
Okay, so we show up 20 minutes after the call had came out. He was already asking you to leave at that point.
I was trying to wait for y'all. I was trying to wait for y'all. So I don't have no ID. I don't know. I want to speak to the supervisor. So.
Yeah, supervisor.
Okay. So I'm recording for my safety. I know the law.
Welcome back to CT3, Best ID Refusals.
Are you guys new to the area?
Yeah. We're just passing through trying to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, our commissioners do not like this at all.
Don't like...
ask for money on corners, no signs, no nothing. So.
Your commissioner?
So we back them up. We do what they
Of course, yeah. We know that. We know that. You guys, yeah.
It is what it is. Can I just get your name and date of birth?
No. I'm sorry, yeah. We're not doing nothing, yeah.
Actually,
it's a warning.
So
Yeah.
I can give you a warning.
A warning, yeah, that's what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, so I just have to print it out for you. Or
You have to
it's actually
print out a warning?
Or it can be a county ordinance where you guys actually have to show it.
So this doesn't fall like us standing here, right? And me playing music doesn't fall under the First Amendment at all?
No. So what happens is, so I'm sitting at that corner over there, and then I see you guys getting money from cars.
Yep,
so technically, you're impeding the flow of traffic.
All right.
So I could print it out for you and show you the exact, so let's just say that you're over there on the sidewalk at Walmart, Dollar
it's
General.
Okay, it's okay.
So they could say, not a big deal. Right here where the street is and where cars are going, totally different.
Usually we get kicked out because we're on their property.
So when,
public property.
But that's
so when it's,
so if I were riding through, wouldn't give a crap because that's up to Walmart to care about it. Yeah. This is different. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. But
I see what you mean.
I mean, I'm just confused.
We don't get kicked out because we're on public property, which is why I think we're
it's public property, so it's just like...
I will tell you that as far as what I understand, Kate doesn't find it to be an issue.
For Coral?
Yeah, as from what I understand.
So basically, if you're saying the homeless here, if you're traveling and whatever, if you're homeless, they don't want you here, but you can go to another town and they'll accept us there.
In essence, but also
In essence.
So this is 535.
Yep,
535. So that's 545.
Okay.
545, they have their security. They could say no.
Yeah.
535, they have their security, but for the most part, if you're sitting there doing it, it just depends on that security in that area. Make sense?
Doesn't have to make sense to us.
I'm just...
hit stop to get you in trouble like that.
No, we don't.
Down the road
down the road.
Do you need a tow?
No, we don't need a tow. No.
We gotta fix it. So.
That's our house. If you tow it, we're not gonna be able to get it back.
Yeah. It's not in the road though, right?
No, of course not. Yeah, of course not. Yeah.
And they could tow it if it's
of course. Yep.
Yeah.
We try to be as lawful as we can. We try to be law-abiding citizens as much as we can.
I'm not being a jerk. I get it. Trust me. It only makes me irritated if little kids are out here sweating. Sweating or out here like that. But for the most part, I have a job. I have to tell you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. So just...
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
Alrighty. Yeah. God bless you.
Well, let's start by recognizing that panhandling is not illegal, and interfering with it is the same as interfering with someone's free speech, which is a violation of the First Amendment. The fact that the city commissioner does not like panhandling is irrelevant. The police officer is not the city commissioner's personal servant, and the city commissioner does not have the authority to order the police to arrest citizens who are not breaking the law. We all know if there's no crime, there's no ID. Willfully giving up your information on the cop's request can turn bad for you in no time. This was a lousy attempt to intimidate the couple and discourage them from exercising their right to free speech. Seeing clips like this may intimidate the average citizen and discourage them from going out expressing themselves in their free speech. But I'm here to tell you, don't let it. And like some of the greats say, our rights are like muscles. If we don't use them, we'll lose them. Head on over to Soul Santiago channel and see if there's any way you can help them out if it's on your heart to do so. But at the very least, go show their channel some love. Let's continue.
I don't feel safe, so I want to speak to the
Why do you not
supervisor.
feel safe? You're fine.
You
Okay.
just threatened with an arrest. He just threatened with arrest.
If you fail to ID yourself, that's an arrest.
That's not an arrest.
If we can't ID you,
That's not. How was that an arrest? What crime was committed?
So, if you were refusing to leave,
I didn't refuse to
Initially, when they
leave.
asked you to
I
leave.
just left.
okay, but that's after they asked you several times, right?
I just left the property. I just left. What crime was committed?
So you went in there for 15, 20 minutes, and they're telling you to leave, and you just...
Because I was trying to explain to you guys how I was trying to get my refund. I was trying to wait for y'all. What crime was committed?
Okay, so we show up 20 minutes after the call had came out. He was already asking you to leave at that point.
I was trying to wait for y'all. I was trying to wait for y'all. So I don't have no ID. I don't know. I want to speak to the supervisor. So okay. So I'm recording for my safety. I know the law. No crime was committed. So I'm on public property. So I get both of you guys' name and badge number, please.
Sure, I'm Sergeant Ringler, 1728.
Sergeant Rayler, 1728.
Ringler.
Ringler, 1728. Just for my safety.
Yep, okay.
And what is your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Fennel, 2554 is my badge number.
Okay, appreciate it.
What's your name?
I don't have to give that because no crime was committed. I know the law. I was trying to be polite to them. No crime was committed, so you can call me a good citizen. No crime was committed. I told him that I was trying to get a refund from the guy at the front desk.
Okay.
LA Fitness charged me twice.
Okay.
So they've been bugging me saying, oh, you haven't paid. I paid. They charged me twice.
Okay.
So when I went in today, I said, hey, I called earlier this morning. And he said, yeah, you can get your refund when you come in. So I came in. He had an attitude. He said, no, you can't get no refund. There's no manager here. So I said, okay, I'm going to leave. So he called the police. I said, what you calling the police for? I'm just trying to get a refund. So that's what happened. So I don't think no crime was committed. I didn't make a threat.
Well, they have his...
I asked him if he scanned or anything. He said no.
What threat did I commit? What crime? What threat?
They
What crime
don't
did I
want you
commit?
anymore because you're acting disorderly inside.
How is it disorderly?
Are you causing a scene?
I'm not. I'm on public property. I left the property because for some reason this officer right here said it's a crime to be disorderly. I wasn't being disorderly. I just said, sir, can I get my refund at the guy that worked in there? So
You kind of short circuited things a little bit when we got here.
yeah, I understand. I just got to record
We're
everything
asking for
too.
names and badges and stuff. Just want to let you know you're being recorded as well.
Right.
We were body cam
But
and
a
stuff
citizen
like that.
doesn't have to provide them. So you
I'm just letting you know you're being recorded.
okay?
as well.
Yeah. You guys have body cams. I see. Sometimes you cops don't. Some cops aren't good cops. They don't turn their body cam on. So I don't know. So
It's not the case.
I just don't know what crime I committed. So what did he say? He said I made a threat. What did he say?
He said he wants you banned from the property. So
For what crime did I do?
they don't have to. You don't have to commit a crime for them to ban you from anywhere. They don't want you there. They don't want you there.
Okay, I told him I'm leaving. When you guys came, I left. I'm over here now.
Be put on a list that you're banned. So that way, if you come back as trespassing, you'll be arrested.
I'm not going back. So
Okay. Do you have your car here?
I don't.
How are you getting home today?
I don't know.
How did you get here today?
I don't know. I don't answer questions.
I'll go talk to them.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, I don't feel safe. So I don't feel safe, so I record for my safety. Seen a lot of guys that don't record and things bad happen. So it took really 4 officers just for this call?
We wanted a supervisor, and the rest of us didn't have anything to do, so.
Somebody else.
Did you go 321? You guys go 321?
It wasn't you guys. It was somebody else.
You're free to go.
Free to go? Yep, appreciate
Please
it.
don't go back in there.
Yeah.
You've been banned, so if you're back there tonight, we will be
Okay,
arrested.
but this is public property. If I was over there, that's all LA Fitness.
Yeah.
But this isn't LA
LA
Fitness.
Fitness's property. We will charge you.
Yeah. So I can stay here all day. Because this is not a crime.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care.
I didn't catch what is
So the time was up too.
It is problematic when police officers demand identification from a man accused of trespassing without following proper legal protocols. Trespassing laws are designed to protect property rights, but they also ensure that individuals are treated fairly. When officers ignore these protocols, they risk violating citizens' rights and undermining the legal process. The process of addressing criminal trespassing involves clear steps that must be followed to uphold the law. If a business asks someone to leave, the individual must be given the opportunity to comply with this request. Only if they refuse or fail to leave can they be charged with trespassing. This procedure ensures that people are not unjustly accused or punished without proper cause. Demanding identification before providing the chance to leave is premature and legally unfounded. Understanding your rights can be crucial in situations where police may overstep their authority. Knowing that you cannot be charged with trespassing unless you refuse to leave when asked can prevent unnecessary confrontations and protect you from unwarranted legal consequences. Let's continue.
So what exactly you just...
I go around and see if government employees will violate my rights. I get them on camera, and then I take them to federal court. Okay. The camera doesn't lie. I bait them is what I do, is I'm baiting them. You know, just like cops do to criminals. I bait cops to see if they're criminals.
No, I get you.
I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Hey, sir. Hey, how's it going? How you doing, sir?
What's your name?
Officer Dan Myers.
What's your badge number?
152.
All right, and your
Is
name?
this everything you dreamed it would be?
What's your name?
My name's Pat.
Pat what?
Pat Merrill.
Merrill, and your number is?
564.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Well, somebody was asking to leave, so.
Yes, sir, we would like for you to leave.
Yeah, this is a public lobby.
It's not actually
it's
a
not.
public lobby.
Yeah,
It's a
it's-
space for people to conduct business that you don't have.
This is a public
Are you on
lobby
roll?
paid.
Are you
I don't have to answer.
probation?
I don't have to answer that question.
Okay, you gotta leave.
You
Is
need
this
to
what you
leave.
were hoping for? Was this the whole plan, to hope to get some attention?
I'm trying to get
yourself?
some bad cops on
Is it?
here.
Oh, yeah, you
I
caught
want-
us. You were already in our lobby talking to us, weren't you? And pointing at little girls, pointing the camera at little girls in
I
there?
was?
Yeah, because I sat and
Yeah.
watched you the whole time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So are you just gonna harass these people now?
I'm not. Do you know what the law is? Harassment law is?
No, explain to me.
No, you tell me. You're
No,
the law
you're here
enforcement.
to educate me, clearly.
You tell me what the
Go ahead.
what law and the harassment am I? How am I harassing somebody? I was
Are there
just
people
sitting
here
here.
to conduct business?
I'm just
You see
sitting here
this
minding
lobby?
my own business, not
You
saying
see
nothing
this lobby?
to anybody.
Because he's invading, he's recording them.
These
when
people
he's
have
in the
business.
room.
They have lives to conduct. You're
Conduct them.
interrupting
I'm
that.
just sitting here minding
not
my own
them.
business. I'm
It's
minding my own
It's
business.
not them. It's not them you're bothering. It's the customers. It's the people, the citizens that you're bothering. Do you not understand
You're bothering
that?
citizens.
I'm bothering citizens by
Yeah.
sitting
You see
here.
them
Yes,
here
by
capable
recording
of
them,
conducting
they're
their
sitting
business?
here. Yeah, they don't want that.
Well, that's
They have
too
their
bad. This
conducting
is public. This
No,
is
it's
this is
not.
public.
No,
Sure,
this is a
this
place
is
of
taxpayers'
business.
dollars, isn't it?
No, this
This
is a
is
place
not
of
even the right
business.
thing to do.
Taxpayers' dollars don't pay for this. Taxpayer, say that
You
again.
understand?
Taxpayer dollars
You
don't
have no
pay for
idea what
this.
you're talking about, do you?
You don't know what you're talking about. This is
Okay, explain it to
taxpayers'
me.
dollars.
Okay, so
This
explain
is
to me how this is open to all public people.
because
Explain that.
our dollars pay for it. That's how it's open to all
So that's
public
why you
people.
should be able to harass people.
I'm not harassing nobody. I'm sitting here quiet all by myself.
They all left because they didn't want to be
I
around
didn't tell them to
you.
leave.
I know, you chased them right out.
I didn't say nothing to them.
You don't have to. You're harassing them.
I didn't harass them.
Conduct their business.
Obviously, you don't understand the law, harassment, Michigan's harassment law.
Explain it.
I don't have to explain
You
it.
don't understand it.
No, I do understand. In fact, I have a copy of it out in my car.
Isn't this the whole plan? Isn't this the plan? Is this what we're
It's
hoping for?
awesome. I want to catch some dirty Grand Rapids police.
Oh, you got us.
And you got
Okay,
it.
you gotta go or you're
just late.
trespassing. You're
They've
gonna
asked
find
you to
out.
leave, otherwise you're trespassing.
No, I'm not trespassing.
You gotta go or we're
No,
gonna have
you
to
have
arrest
to
you for
leave.
trespassing. We don't have a choice.
Okay, so you're gonna, I have to leave? If I turn off the camera, can I stay?
Nope.
No.
So I have to leave?
Yes.
Or you're gonna arrest me?
You have
Or you're
no
gonna
business
arrest
to
me?
conduct
The place
here.
of business is.
And you're gonna arrest me? Yes?
You got it.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
There you go.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
There you go.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear, suckers.
That's nice language.
Oh, sorry about that, sir.
I don't think that language was necessary at all.
Well, when you violate people's rights, you don't deserve respect, sir.
Okay.
You don't deserve respect.
You're an awesome human being. Just keep going.
Well, get in front of me.
That was my
now.
foot.
Well, you walked in front of me.
You're coming through.
You walked in front of me.
Let's go. And there we go. More name calling. You're a delightful person.
That's right.
Get going.
I'm out.
Get that.
I'm out.
Don't put
Get
it in
your
my
hands off me.
Did you just strike me?
You just grabbed me.
Are you freaking
You
out
just
your
grabbed
mind?
me. You
I
can't
never
grab me,
grabbed
mother. You can't grab me.
Goodbye.
You grab my again, you're gonna be that. You got problems, brother. You got problems. I'm not going anywhere, mother. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. If he comes back in, let us know. We'll take him to jail. All right. Thanks. All right. Thank you.
Yep. I'm not going anywhere, you cocksucker. See ya, you cocksuckers. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
First, these cops violated Michigan Guardian News' First Amendment right. The cops in this situation were terrible. They're admitting on camera they want him to leave simply because he's filming and other citizens doesn't like it. Well, guess what? Michigan Guardian News was not interfering with the probation officer's work, and he was not trespassing. The officer off camera in the gray shirt solicited the trespass, asking the worker would she ask him to leave, which is another violation. Keep in mind, the other citizens not liking him filming is not a lawful reason to remove him from the premises. I can respect how Michigan Guardian News put everyone on notice and made them admit everything on camera. That's just as good as him not leaving and taking no rest. It's going to have the same effect in court. Now, on the way out, cop touching his camera is also not allowed. The camera was not that close to his face. Also keep in mind, us citizens have the right to defend ourselves against anyone at any time that anybody touches us unwantedly. Just simply put, these cops need some serious retraining. Matter of fact, they need to be fired. They don't need to be cops at all. Their attitude towards the citizen, just exercising his constitutional right, was just awful. Matter of fact, lock them up and throw away the key. I looked for updates and unfortunately couldn't find any, but I'm sure Michigan Guardian News held them accountable for their actions. Let's continue.
You got a driver's license on you?
Identify yourself.
State Police of Michigan.
What's your name and employee number?
Trooper Lemire.
Employee number?
Like badge number?
Employee number. Spit it out.
1714.
What do you want?
I need your driver's license.
For why are you?
Traffic stop.
This is not a traffic stop.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what are you stopping me for?
When I run the plate, it says it's got no insurance.
Bull.
Well, do you have proof of that?
How did you run my plates when you're in front of me?
Because I ran your plates. Plates prior to stopping you.
Why didn't you stop me when you ran them and seen that there was no insurance?
Because you already stopped. You already parked your vehicle.
I need your supervisor.
For what?
Get your supervisor out here.
For what?
I'm done speaking with you. Get your supervisor out here.
I need your driver's license, sir.
Get your supervisor out here.
I need your driver's license.
For what crime?
For the traffic stop I just conducted.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Why am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Then I'm free to go.
You're not free to go because I'm making a traffic
Why
stop.
am I being detained?
Because I'm making a traffic stop, sir.
Why am I being detained?
Because I made a traffic stop, you're not providing your driver's license or any information.
This is not a traffic stop.
It is a traffic stop.
No, it's not. You're in front of me. You blocked me when I'm going back to work. You're with me. I need your supervisor.
I'm not screwing with you. I'm making a traffic
Call
stop.
your supervisor out here. It's your policy to call your supervisor when one is requested.
I don't think we have a supervisor on duty right now, sir.
But you better find one.
Do you have any idea on you, sir?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Regarding what?
Your conduct.
Of what?
Your conduct.
What do you mean my conduct?
This bullshit. Get your supervisor out here.
There's not one on duty right now.
Call a superior.
Okay, I have someone coming, sir.
You're dismissed.
What?
You're dismissed.
From what?
Go away in your car. I'll speak to the supervisor. I'm done talking to you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Get your light out of my eyes then.
What's that?
Get your light out of my eyes then.
It's not in your eyes.
You got 5 minutes
For what?
from when you can stop me. 5 minutes to conduct your stop. They better be here soon.
You just want me to leave then, sir?
No, you know you're up now.
Okay, well,
You're lying. You just ran the plate again. I'm putting a complaint in on you. But your supervisor is going to come here.
Okay, he's on his way. Okay?
No, it's not okay. Not at all. Don't shine that shit at my camera. It's called prior restraint.
What's that?
Said don't shine that at my camera. It's called prior restraint.
I wasn't shining at your camera.
Well, put it down. You just had it off. Turn it back off.
I turned it off because it's hot. You can turn it back on.
How you doing, sir?
Identify yourself.
I can't hear you.
Identify yourself.
Trooper Edwards?
Employee number?
I don't have an employee number.
Don't be cute.
I have a badge number.
Spit it out.
1064.
This stop has already taken 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's not a reasonable amount of time. He's lying.
Okay.
He's already run it twice. Realized he f***ed up. Asked if he could leave. Right? I want a note of it. I want your information. Do you have an employee identification card?
I have a little.
Yes,
card.
let's see it.
That's what you
Let's
want?
see it. Both of them.
Did you want to stick around?
Both of them. Give me your card. Give me his card.
Did you want this?
Let me see the card.
Just listen. Let me speak.
Let me see the card.
Just let me speak.
Let me see the card. I just asked for the card. It's your policy to show me your card. How do I know you're an employee?
I will give you my. Just listen. I'll give you my card. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to. My understanding is I came because you were requesting a supervisor. A supervisor is not working right now. If you want to talk to a supervisor, there's one available tomorrow at 8 to 4 at the Gladstone Post. That's all I'm here for. I can give you my card. That's more than welcome. But you don't have to hang around. What's that?
Card.
You want a card?
Yeah, you can give me a paper card, but I need to see your employee identification card.
There's no employee identification.
Then give me your card.
Give you a card.
Go get a card. Give me his card too.
I can't tell you if he can give you his
give
card.
Me the card.
I can get you one. Just hang tight, all right?
Get that out of my face.
What?
Get your light out of my face.
I'm just gonna shine it down here. I gotta see what you're doing, okay? So you're free to leave.
I need his card.
If you want to file a complaint, you can
give
go
me
tomorrow.
a card.
You have any questions for us?
Take that. You can get it. I insist you read that.
You have any questions for us?
F off.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good night.
F off.
Police stops should be based on reasonable suspicion or probable cause, not on vague or unfounded suspicions. It is highly problematic when a police officer stops a vehicle that is already pulled over simply because the officer finds it suspicious. Such actions raise serious questions about the misuse of authority. The officer's stop lacked legitimate grounds, making it an unlawful detention. This kind of behavior can lead to a perception that police officers operate above the law, using their power arbitrarily rather than to protect and serve the community. Falsely claiming that the vehicle did not have insurance. This act of dishonesty further compounds the abuse of power, transforming a baseless stop into a deceitful interaction. Such lies not only violate ethical standards, but also have serious legal implications, as they can lead to unwarranted citations, fines, or even arrests for innocent individuals. The ability to request a supervisor provides a check against potential abuses of power and offers a path to resolve disputes fairly. Knowing that one can request a supervisor or refuse to comply with unjust demands can empower citizens and help maintain the balance between law enforcement authority and personal freedoms.
Hey, I'm not giving you permission to film me, so stop filming me immediately.
Are you sure that's not a recording?
Call the police if you keep filming me.
Why would you call the police?
Because I don't like to have people filming our business.
You know what a false police report is, right?
It's not a false police report, man.
All right.
Am I giving you a false police report?
Calm down, man. A stalking?
Yeah, bro, I've asked you to leave 10 times, bro, and you're still filming me.
I don't think you know what the word stalking means.
I don't think you know what anything you think means, bro. I'm asking you to do something that's just courtesy, which is to just leave me alone. But you can't do it.
You keep coming to me. I haven't moved one bit.
When an adult asks an adult to stop filming them and they don't,
when an adult asks me, I'll listen to him. You're acting like a child. Just go back to work, man.
No, bro, I'm not.
For a guy that hates cameras, you sure like standing in front of one.
Well, that's because I'm gonna wait for the police to get here. I don't know.
Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. And we have numero uno. I wonder what he made up to get these guys here that fast. What do you guys think?
Officer Edgman, 58, and audio being recorded.
Okay, what was your name again?
Officer Edgman.
And badge number?
32.
32.
Take anti-pocket for me, please.
Why?
Because I don't know what's inside of it. Take your hand out of your pocket for me, please.
Are you putting your hand on your gun because I have my hand in my pocket?
I don't know what's
My hand can be in my pocket for 50 reasons. Don't you dare try to threaten me.
I'm not threatening you, I'm just asking you to take your hand.
Get your hand off your gun so I can relax.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
There's no law that says I can't have my hand in my pocket.
Go on the property, you go to jail. Understood?
You're one of those?
Yep.
Back to work, guys. Walk of shame, that's what they call it. Not for them, though. They were cool. You're a problem, I can tell. I'll keep an eye on you. Oh, you will. We'll get your jacket. We'll get your pay salary. You want to be a tyrant? I'm going to treat you like a tyrant. Go back to work. So the cool thing is about this location, there's only one way out, so they have to go by me.
Having your hands in your pockets is often cited as a police safety issue, but it's important to note that it's not against the law. Police officers may feel uneasy because they cannot see the individual's hands, potentially perceiving a threat. However, individuals are not legally obligated to comply with such demands unless there is a clear and immediate danger or probable cause. The act of filming, which is protected under the First Amendment, should not be grounds for suspicion or aggressive police behavior. The general public being educated about the rights of others to film in public is crucial. Misunderstandings and unwarranted fears can lead to unnecessary calls to the police, wasting valuable resources and potentially putting innocent individuals in jeopardy. For example, this situation becomes even more concerning when a police officer places their hand on their gun merely because a man has his hand in his pocket. This action can be perceived as an intimidation tactic and can unnecessarily escalate a non-threatening situation. We must ensure that public spaces remain safe and open for all to exercise their rights and freedoms. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.